We're live, babe?
Live.
All right. Well, it's the Adrian show. We're going to switch it up, man, because past episodes have been kind of boring. Me talking, it's not even any fun. So we're going to switch it up today. It is fun, babe, but we're just working it out, you know? This is how you do it, people watching. Don't study long, study wrong. So you might as well just get out and start doing it, you know? Then when people are watching, you make it look so easy. But right now, it's looking hella cheesy.
Morning coffee talk with Adrian. What do you have on your cup there, Adrian?
It's horses. Horses and little family horses.
Cute.
There was a time I wanted to really be single. And then I bought all these cups for my house. And then when I brought them home, I noticed that all of the cups were of a loving family, like chickens and ducks and pigs. Stupid. And then I found you, babe. Boom!
Good morning.
Life grabs you by the collar sometimes and is like, why don't you come this way, son? Come this way, sit on my little lap. We're going to play pony.
Knuckle Swede said, greetings from Sweden.
Hey, Sweden, what's going on in Sweden? I want everybody to interact. I got some stuff I want to say, so when you come aboard, I want to talk. So tell me about Sweden. Oh, babe, let me see that phone so I can...
We got the birds a chirping.
Birds are chirping over here. It's nice. I'm going to do a little rap. My friend from Sweden. It sounds like Eden. People walking around being fresh, doing what they pleasing. That's my rap for Sweden.
Do we have our time?
Yeah. It's freaking cold, huh? What's cold? Like 20 below, 50 below? Does your beard freeze and get frost cold? Hey, everybody, check these shirts out Miss Mickey Lee made. She's so wonderful. A happy face with the words The Adrian Show on it. It's like you're a happy badge, you know? Walking around. You can get these. We're going to start making them if Michelle wants to. You thinking about it, babe?
I definitely want to put together some kind of like happy line.
Yeah?
Some love lines and stuff. Some t-shirts.
Happy lines. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh, babe. 3 below zero. 3 below. That's cold enough. You're right. We're in San Diego, and it is, what would you say?
67 probably.
Nah, it's like cold in your house, but I can still wear a short sleeve shirt and the windows open. But for us, that's like, ooh, I don't want to do it. I like this setup, babe. I'm like watching the phone, watching me, watching Michelle behind the phone. I got a timer on me.
He's really trying to interact on this show, so we're trying to get a lot of responses to what he's talking about. So what are you talking about, Adrian? What do you have in your mind?
Well, today what's on my mind, as usual, is people. I got a question earlier this week about kind of forgiving people and, you know, finding a way to come to grips that things go wrong in the world and the people who do that wrong sometimes don't get punished as they should. But, you know, if you believe in other things, then maybe some other life, right in the kisser. So that's one of the things. Hey, Craig, or Craig-a-la. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Right back at you today. We're just talking. I want to talk to people. I want people to come to the Adrian Show around 11 o'clock and interact. Because I think a lot of things are going on in the world that, you know, people aren't talking about. And I want us to come to a position where, you know, through me, I can talk to you all and kind of figure out how we can make this go down. Who's down with that? Maybe I get some thumbs up or something.
So you've been doing these meditations, right? We worked on a video yesterday.
Yeah, I've been posting 10-minute meditations.
Anybody see that?
Has anybody seen them? I've been posting them on my IGTV. They're kind of fun to do. What do you think, babe?
You go to location, and what do you do when you get to location? So you try to sit down somewhere that makes you happy?
Yeah, what I do is I position the phone so when you're meditating, I feel like you can put headphones in, hold the phone in like a comfortable position and focus on what's going on in the screen. And then we bring that picture into your mind and, kind of roller skate around. See if I can chill you out for 10 minutes, maybe take 20 breaths. Hey, Nap Queen 1998, thanks for jumping aboard. If you got any questions, I'm here to answer them. I want to hear what you got to say, so talk to me. There is a God Buddhist prayer for forgiveness. I bet there's a ton of prayers out there for forgiveness because people do bad stuff. I mean, you feel me? People are crazy. The amount of things that a human being can do. Which brings me to an interesting question, Knucklesweed. If we know, if every religion has a prayer for forgiveness and has a prayer to kind of, heal tragedy, how come tragedy never disappears? How come we in this human race can't seem to figure out to follow even the basic 10 commandments? I mean, or not even the 10 commandments, the mortal sins, pride, gluttony, greed.
People don't even want to talk anymore, though. That's why you're here, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Anja Newman, 24, thanks for joining.
How long have you been meditating?
I went on maybe 5 years now. 5 years now. I have to watch my meditations. I went through this awakening where now I feel my head is a wind chime of information. So my meditations now are very grandiose and encapsulating. But in the beginning, it's just good breathing, good focus.
He has a middle eye. You could actually do that again.
What?
It's like cut in half. It's really neat. Anyways.
We digress. How's everybody doing out there? I want to hear from everybody.
How do you stay away from the negative crap? Meditating.
You swim in it. You swim in the negative. You know that the negative is a part of you. Your understanding of good can only come from your understanding of negative, and nothing is really negative. It's just a different side of the coin because everything is just boom. So there's no negative. You learn to laugh at the negative. You learn to be a part of the negative, the dharma, the karma, that you did this and I did that, because basic energetic understanding is for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is why balance, my friend, who said this earlier, Knucklesweed, why balance is so important. If you understand the, basic Horus teaching of, the polarization, the reason we want to stay balanced is so that the harmonization is here and not here to then there, here to then there. This is why balance is so important, to stay centered. I'm going to do this in one more minute. What's up, everybody? Warrior of the Garden, KD's, nice to see you back. Let me see this. Oh, somebody got a question. I want to talk about this balance, though. That's why balance is so important. That's why balance, Ray, 360 is important if you're coming into this conversation. The reason we're lethargic is because we're maybe getting too far into one side. You have to march yourself to the other position. You have to march yourself to center. It isn't something that happens. It's something that you fight for so that you can keep your vitality, so that you can keep yourself going. When we feel one way, we have to march to the other side to create that balance, baby, because that's what it's all about. But now we're going to have a good time. I have these characters that I do. And Michelle just gave me the character of the preacher. And my friends joining us, the preacher knows, you're welcome 360, the preacher knows things from a specific way of viewing. And that is to focus simply on the word. The bird is the word, my friends. And the bird has a very narrow vision, my friends. Can anybody give me a hallelujah out there? When the bird is strictly focused on the word, then we forget what the bird is made to do. And the bird is made to fly, not to focus here. So when the preacher tells you to focus on the word, the preacher is clipping your wings, my friends. Don't let your wings be clipped by staring at the word. Use the word to learn to spread your wings and fly. How was that, babes? Oh my gosh, guys. I am a whirlwind of conversation, and I appreciate you coming to the Adrian show at 11 o'clock. Because my goal is to continue to be a coach, to expand my reach as a speaker.
And to be funny about it.
And to be funny about it. My personal daily mantra is do what I have to do, say what I have to say, be where I have to be, all while having fun. I know a lot of people out there want to spread love, which is beautiful. But I want to take it one step past that. Love is already a part of me. I don't have to try to do that. Now I get to be happy. I'm like one step above. I'm leveled up, floating around about this town while my girlfriend behind the camera is taunting me about getting down. What's up, everybody? Warrior of the Garden. Just read a book on the secret lives of trees and how we need to reconnect the forest to find the spot to meditate and clear our mind and increase our focus. Bye for now, Warrior Garden. Thanks for posting this. I think it's interesting.
They're interacting. These girls are talking to each other. So
Hey, girls.
We're having a group
Girl talk.
discussion with Adrian, which is fun.
Look at my girl. She wants in the combo too.
Well, it's fun. Look at these girls. I love when people can learn from each other.
Hey, what's up, Katie? Too fast. I want to say this though, Warrior. Stay on for just a second. I believe that when we start thinking of consciousness as something that we are all a part of, then we can think of trees as having a consciousness because they're having an experience. They feel their leaves, just like the grass feels their maybe being blown, the bugs and the ants, everything, I think, has this interconnected consciousness that the lives of trees isn't so secret any more than the lives of bugs are any more secret, than the lives of us are any more secret when we decide to focus on it. Then it is less of a secret. My consciousness and our connection is just as important as my connection to the trees. That's why it's so important to meditate under, but to also consider that we are meditating as one, as a global consciousness, this whole awakening thing, this whole global understanding of consciousness, you know? Once we understand that the trees and the bees and the flowers and the trees are just as important as us and having just the same experience as us, then I think we'd stop cutting them down. You know? I think we would stop just tearing paper up and just throwing it and being like, oh, I recycled it. No, actually, you cut a bunch of trees down that were having an experience, a perfectly nice one, until you came along and decided that your Post-it notes were more important than their ability to photosynthesize and have a good time in life. But, you know, that's what we do as human creatures. Boom. I digress. Ray 3 Sissy, great, gotta go. Good night. Thanks for showing up.
360.
What's going on here, Katie? Too fast. Their trees are all connected. Why are not putting... Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, man. We are all one. We all should have respect for each other's ability to be. You know, I think that's what consciousness is all about, is something just wants to be, you know, it wants to be a thing. Just like an idea wants to be a thing. It's the game of life. But those games seem to be changing, right, bro? The game seems to be changing. We would hope, but for every massive change in one direction, you know, for any, it's like Jenga. To pull one section out, another section falls. Kind of like life.
What books are you reading, Adrian?
Oh, guys, I've been reading these, quite a many of them. The Path of Energy. This one's super dope. This is what I got going on, people.
Lengthy.
This is how I'm doing it. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Let's have a little distraction here.
You want a distraction?
I want to read some poetry from the Guru. Oh, I want to read this Bukowski as the Guru. Oh no, my buddy Derek gave me this. I heard God laughing, and I'm going to read it as a guru. This is the Guru. Thank you for showing up today. I need to have a little wobble in my bubble when I am the Guru. The Guru always wants you to know that reading is unnecessary, studying is unnecessary. What is necessary is to learn to sit with yourself and let the information that floats around like so many leaves in a tree fall into your cup of mental situation. Nothing you need is out there when you understand that you are here first. Peace be with you. Maniac screaming. In the book, I heard God laughing.
Oh, God.
I love to laugh. It tickles my gibbers. We should make all spiritual talk simple today. God is trying to tell you something, but you don't want to buy. That is what your suffering is. Your fantastic haggling. Your manic screaming over the price. My friends, peace be with you. Stop looking for bullshit out there when all your bullshit is in here. Why go shopping? Deal with yourself. That's so funny, man. Thanks for that, babe. That was funny. Everything intense, yet we are taught how to work with this. Yeah, man. Somebody else out there, give me something to talk about. Give me something to talk about.
So you're doing the meditations, though. Are you going to try to have a meetup group, or are you going to bring people together with that?
Thank you, Michelle, for bringing that up. The meditations that I'm doing, I started a Facebook group that I'm going to be releasing a meditation every Monday. Again, I just want you to look into your phone, maybe put the headphones in there, and for 10 minutes, we're going to kind of journey into certain spaces of our mind, certain spaces of our spirit, and kind of clean house, because science tells you that your brain is malleable as putty. And once you understand how to get in there, you can make, thanks, Andrea. See you next Wednesday. Tuesday, come on. Bye. Your brain is malleable, and you can go in there and make stuff up. You can rewire your mind once you understand that it is yours to do, that you live in your body and you can make stuff happen. Babe, I'm hungry, man.
That's good. That's good. We're still making progress with a hangry man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll survive.
One of the things that I don't know, does anybody know anything about Ayurveda out there? The kind of the yoga side of this is great. The yoga side of health and healing. It's very, very interesting out there. Oh, that's good, babes.
Yeah, this could be good.
Oh, man.
So here's the dump truck showing up again. We're going to take out the trash every time we do
Every
this show.
time we
It's
do
like
this
trash
show,
time.
man.
So let's talk about the news.
Oh.
Speaking of trash. I shouldn't say that, but...
Here we go. We got somebody who just came in. This is good. Saul. Oh, wait. Thanks, man. How you doing? Hello. How do you know if you are living life deliberately when we still have society's
responsibilities?
Well, that's a good question. Thanks for participating, bro. I'm totally into that. I appreciate it. Okay, I won't eat on the camera. This is the deal, man. In life, if we didn't have something to do, we would get bored. I mean, it's not like we're bison or cats or, you know, we don't have to hunt for our food. But as people, our minds are constantly going. Our bodies need to move. I'm not sure about you, but I need projects. You know, I need projects in life. I also need to know that I am making a difference. And I also need to earn a living because, you know, life ain't free. Thank you, trash person, for coming. Every time I am trying to talk to the world. I very much appreciate you, and I wish you good riddance. Thank you for taking out the paper and the trash. Son of a gun. But life is real, and we gotta toil through it. But I think what maybe the part that sucks is, sometimes what we're doing to earn that dough so that you can take your favorite lady friend out or person out. You got to earn that dollar. And if it's doing something that isn't in line with who you are, then sometimes that's why we're like, how am I know that I'm living as a person, or I'm just doing what I need to do to earn money? So that's where the balance of life is. That's what I'm talking to my clients about. You know, how can we align the signs and that part of my heart with that grind of earning a dollar to participate in this social world? Goodbye.
Yes.
Trash can. I think that's why it's super important to, if you are doing a job that you don't like and it's not part of you, then instead of drinking and, you know, partying and doing the social fun things, it's important also to be giving back, you know, to do the thing that brings delight in your heart through volunteering work, through working with individuals, your art, your, you know, whatever makes you happy, you know, sports, that part of you that allows you to give back, you know. Oh man, this is a dope beat in the background. Sorry. That's what you need to be doing. So that's what it's about. Because we have responsibilities, but we're still a person, you know. And what fills your heart the most is giving back to people. It's also what gets you into heaven the quicken, in my book, you know. Cleans up your past like that. Bam. Anybody else out there? I'm really getting like
We've
pumped.
had quite a few people just still watching the whole time, which we appreciate you all. Thank you.
Beth Sheba, how you doing? You got any questions? I'm just sitting here chatting with people. Want to hear from you. It's the Adrian Show. Posting meditations every Monday. Taking on coaching clients Tuesday through Friday. Coming at you live on Tuesday. So much to do. Humanity restoration. Humanity is always doing the same thing. Growing and shedding. It's the only thing we're going to do. And that's how you raise your vibration, Katie. You got to raise your vibration, but remember, for every vibration that is risen, the old vibration dissolves. And there's always letting go, you know? So I believe this is why we have such a duality in life. This is why, to get to one of the questions that I got asked, which is how do you deal with knowing that some people are getting wronged and the people who wronged them aren't being punished? Which I don't know how to answer that question. I feel like how you deal with it is to know that for every person getting wrong, there are also people getting right. And a lot of times you have to be that person. If you're a person in the world who sees so much wrong, are we the person who just talks about that, what's going on? Are we the person who complains about what's going on? Are we the person who says somebody should do something? Or do we do it ourselves? Do we take that step forward to be the person that people can follow? To be the person that is the leader in how they act on a daily basis? A leader in how they respond to tough situations, how they move forward. You know, the majority of the heroes that we see on TV are fake bullshit. Nobody fucking has a cape. No one has superpowers. But I'll tell you who does have superpowers: single moms who raise their kids to be dope sons, or single dads, or single parents, or the fucking guy with the disability who switches it up, doesn't worry about it. Like, you know, there was a one-handed pitcher, I think, for the Angels. That guy who had cerebral palsy, and he went door to door selling vacuums and kicked everybody's ass. You know, it's the person who is struggling with something, learns to put that something on the shelf and focus on being the person everybody wants to see in the world. That's the real hero. You know, the person grinding it out at the soup kitchen to help homeless people, the lady who stays late to tutor kids. That's the fucking dope person. That's the person that makes the difference. Not the person who tells you how to put the fucking makeup on. Oh my God. Not that I'm hating, but kind of.
Has anyone seen his Snapchat characters?
No.
Come on, not want to see it.
Hey guys, I just want to, this is funny. I'm like so head over heels about my Michelle Lee. So I do these Snapchat characters. So if next time you're on my Instagram, go into one of the little bubbles on the stories. They're funny. Shout out to my IGTV. I'm going to start putting a lot of meditation stuff out there, a lot of coaching stuff that you can just take for free. You know, I think a lot of times people are afraid. They don't know what they're going to get themselves into when they come as a client of mine, and we start really breaking down, setting goals, moving forward, and aligning the signs with the grind. But you can dip your toe into it all you want.
Why? Because that's not easy, right? Most people really don't want to change.
Some people don't want to change, but that's what's important. You got to do it. You got to be all that in a bag of chips. If you're going to live in this world that makes you think of only whips, I mean, there's more to life than that fucking grind. It's time to get into a different mind. I like to flow. I never could flow this well until I started meditating, and then once I started meditating, it blew out of the water. It just comes. The word just comes so steady from me now. Yeah, man, invite all your friends. Oh, man. My friends, this is the end of the Adrian Show. I've had a good time. Please tell your friends. Coach, speaker, comedian, and the MC behind the... I got confused. She wants me to talk like a Cuban, baby. I can talk like whatever you want, mommy.
This guy's my favorite right here. Come on, give us a little
Hey, baby.
before we go.
Hey, baby. I'm going to rap to you. Every Tuesday, I'm coming to you, to this camera. Because I want to talk, enlighten all you fools with how I walk. Okay, baby?
Okay, baby. I like
30 seconds left. What should I say? Because I'm most deaf. Next Tuesday.